Okay, so surface area is how much wrapping paper you would need to wrap up a shape, or how much paint to paint the outside. Surface area is the area of every single part of the surface on the outside of a shape. So what you need to do is work out the area of each face and then add them all up. The easiest way to do this is to make a list next to the shape of what sides it's got. So for instance, this one would have a top, a bottom, a left, a right, a front and a back. This one would have a front, a back, a left, a right and a bottom. This one would have top, bottom and round the middle. This one would have a top, a bottom, a left, a right, a front and a back. So you've got to imagine that the shape is flattened out into its net to see how many faces it would have. Okay, so you need to remember the basics of how to find the area of each different shape. So this one's dead easy because it's squares or rectangles for a cuboid. So you just need to remember height times base for each side. This one, you've got two rectangles either side, a rectangle at the bottom and then a triangle front and back. So the front and the back is base times height divided by 2, and the rest of them would just be height times base. Okay, remember the height is from the base to the point. Okay, the height for this would be there, and that would be the base. Okay, and for this, which is a trapezium, so you've got rectangle, 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 rectangle. So left, right, front, top and bottom would all be height times base. Front and back slightly different, so you'd have A plus B divided by 2 times the height. Okay, so A plus B divided by 2 times the height. So it's half the sum of the parallel sides times the distance between them. So the parallel sides are always the sides that run next to each other and never meet. So it could be that you have a trapezium that way, or sometimes we have a trapezium that way. And these two sides are the parallel sides, so that would be A and B. That would be A and B because it's the parallel sides, and the distance between them. So it's not always the height, it's the distance between them. Okay, and then the final one would be a cylinder. So you've got the top and the bottom are both circles. So to find the area of a circle, it's pi r2, and the radius, remember, is from there to there. And then the middle bit, if you opened that out flat, it would be a rectangle. So height times base. Okay, the with cylinders, I'll just show you. With a cylinder, on an exam paper or on a practice sheet, they may give you the measurements like this. So say 10 by 5. Okay, and because you're working out the area of the two circles, you'd need to remember to halve this. So it would be pi times 2.5 squared. Okay, so have a go at the practice questions and good luck.